Hello. Uh-oh. Well, gosh darn it. I might be streaming to YouTube. That's okay. That's okay. I'm kind of feeling the OSRS music today. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with Calvarion. And then we're gonna go okay, weird. We're gonna start with Calvarion. Get rid of the inventory here. Boop. Boop. We'll definitely be getting at least one collection log today, which will be nice. But we're gonna go redeem stuff at Mixology finally. I need to do that. I mentioned needing to do it before and haven't done it, but our potion situation is getting pretty bad. Cool. Super combat. We're down to 206 parapods, so we gotta get those goggles. Let's do that first. I'm gonna see if we can get the C Engineer plugin to work. It didn't work last time we had it. It didn't say anything. Let's see if it's set up correctly. Level up, quest completions. You die, no. No. Sure. No. I don't know. These are fine. Whatever. Whatever. The chance of any of those mattering is so low. We'll just not touch anything else. We're going to go get that first. Just nail down the one collection log. Mm-hmm. And then we're off. This will allow me to do so many potions off stream. Oof. Oof. Gotta make so many. See, it doesn't work. It's never worked for me. New collection log entry. See? Oh, it relies on, what did it say? Having chat messages. I'm pretty sure. Hmm. Oh, so that had to be enabled. That's why. Alright, well. We'll have to see it again whenever we get our Calvarion pet. But those put away now. This isn't going to keep changing, is it? Oh, it's on random. Okay, good. Let's go! Let's go! I came out here yesterday and it was busy, and I just jumped in and it was a bot. So if it says it's busy, yeah, I'm just gonna keep jumping in. I'm just convinced everything we've been like running away from, all the times we've come out here and it's been busy, it just 100% bot. There was one that I jumped in, it was a guy. He was dressed like a bot, but started chatting with him, you know. I said, "You look a little body." We did have a dragon defender and a zombie axe. And he said, "Oh?" And so he left. Zombie axe kind of seems like, and the dragon defender kind of seems like a person. So together I was like, this is probably a guy. It's not all completely just viable and get to the tunnel kind of stuff. Not all just jump down a cave. Big hit? Not really. I wouldn't say I need a pet, but it would be nice to hit something. It's been a minute since something's happened on the account, both on stream and off. It's been pretty quiet. That's part of the reason I want the goggles, just to get some processing done. I started doing Veil Totems, and I think I'm going to save 500 totem pulls. But I think we'll be there soon. Or like 380 or something already. It's pretty quick. It's not terrible. This is not the music I want. I want something a bit more upbeat if we're going to be out here doing spooky stuff. Time, didn't it? Bonds. I'm so hopeful we see something that I'm going to leave my bag shut. The only thing I've seen over the last 2 times I've been out here is just a bunch of Renar weeds. Which is kind of nice, because in like however many kills we have this year, we hadn't gotten any Renars yet. So yay, back to being on rate, but also, out of all the things, it's not really the thing we're trying to go rate on. We're really trying for something else. Just keep smashing. Nice. Kind of really looking forward to Slayer changes, to be honest. It'd be nice to be able to do Wilderness Slayer alongside the others. Laren's keys are so desirable. They're on our to-do list, you know? Okay, spooky, intense music. Not really what I want. More money. 12K. Big fat stacks. I'm kind of thinking we are just going to lock in on Calvarion until it's done. No Vation. Just push Calvi. Just finish it out. I don't know. It's just my thinking currently. I suppose if we get PKers to show up, we'll give up. But in the meantime, why does it feel like we suck? Why does it feel like we're so much slower than normal? Good. No. Good. Dodging and weaving. Beautiful. Look at this. What is this? 4 hits? 5 hits? 12 hits? Boom, boom, boom. I just don't even want to see you. Oops, I saw the kill count. Whoopsies. Think we'll go 1,000 above? Not today, but possibly. It seems reasonably likely. I really do want to check how dry we are, but we'll check when we're done. That is my current policy. It may change, but check when we get there. See how long it took to get there. Rather than map every step of the way, you know? That's the current thinking. Suppose we also need to push for Sunfire Fanatic, so that's probably what we should do on stream. We should probably, I don't know. There's a lot to do. It's Coliseum, Doom, Coliseum, Doom's Chambers, this. I feel like something else. That's plenty. Between those three, you could spend thousands of hours, hundreds of hours. And all the clog work I'd like to get done. You know, just like easy clues, stuff like that. But I think those three are fine. Those could be our staple things for a while. Obviously, the Inferno needs to happen at some point. I'm just enjoying the Coliseum whenever I go. I don't know that I'll enjoy the Inferno. Something about spending 2 hours doing anything. Excuse me, for a chance at success. I don't know. It just doesn't sound tasteful. And then, if you want the combat achievements, you gotta do it, what, 5 times, and do it fast, and do it slow, and do it with no ranged weapon equipped, or something. Gotta get real fancy with it. So many blighted foods. So much money. It's all cash. That's all we've got this time. Well, ranging potions, but there's a pickaxe as well, which is basically just cash. It's also actually like 20k to Alpha, so basically just another 20k. Oh no, these are 12k, aren't they? So they're not 20. Wow, big money from the pickaxe. Double the average loot. It's a good day out here. It's a good day. Yeah? No? Yeah? Okay. Good stuff. Okay. No, that's not a good time to lag. Certainly wasn't my preferred time. Server stability. I guess Ulm is worse. I don't know. Ulm's not. We've lagged at Ulm multiple times and not died. Not a lot, but from time to time. Sometimes the game just doesn't want to go. Yeah? You're gonna keep prancing around in here? Not gonna die? So we've doubled the amount of super combat we've used. We used 2. We now have 4. Amazing. Paid ourselves back and added more. None of that's supposed to be rhyming. It's just incredible. What a place to farm. What a way to go. It is a bit hard to convince myself that we need to make potions when it's like, no matter how little effort I have to put into something, I can find something better to do, even if it's just wood cutting. It just feels better to have a stack of redwoods on the account than it does to be sitting there and making potions, especially when like that, you can just get them somewhere. Just really, prayer pots. Super combats aren't doing great. They're okay, but they're not doing great because of raids. And some Slayer. Yeah, prayer pots are really the issue, I think. Okay. Just a big potion guy. Look at this. So many potions. Ranging pots are doing fine, as you can see. Oh, you can't see. I have the inventory blocked. Whoopsies. They're doing fine. We have like 8 2-dose ranging potions. You can make the case for consolidating them, but I would make the case for... We'll do that later. It's not urgent. We can just bank. We'll bank them. Consolidate them. Go again. Excellent. There we go. That's excellent. I think we need to bank. I just think the bag is, yeah, pretty much too full. We'll go one more, but we have all this garbage. I hate when I have stuff like this because I feel like I'm going to get killed and somebody's going to be like, ooh, lots of stuff. And it's just going to be trash. Not even worth it. Just a bunch of trash. Like an Amazon pallet. You wouldn't kill an Amazon pallet, would you? No. Don't be that guy. Wee. My box. Need a haircut. That's what I need. Beautiful. Amazing. Wonderful. Oh, actually really nice. Oh, wow. Incredible. It's all coming up roses. Oh, wow. That's very quick. Not hearing anything about a completed collection log slot, so hammer on, I guess. I'm gonna go get coffee, and then we're gonna go again. Good, good, good. You're all good? You're all good. Great. My little prescription goggles up here. Just all the other fun things we'll be using. Combats. Fishes. 7,200. We have 1 million in those fish. 2 million in those fish, which doesn't make any sense at all. What? These are... Whatever. Whatever. I don't understand. Alright, I'm gonna go get coffee. I'll be right back. Hello. Back with a cup of ja. A cup of ja. A cup of ja. A kupaju. A kipaji. A kopojo. Let's just jump in. Let's just jump in there. Let's just get after it. Let's just go. Oh, there it is. There's the bot. Glad to see ya. Watch him poop. Yep. Every freaking time. Every time. Zombie helmet. Little mace. The shield for a little extra strength. Monk's robes. Probably a combat bracelet if we were to look at him, but I can't be bothered. As soon as we get PID, just not even teleports, just freaking jumps worlds, goes and finds somewhere else to scrap with the little Calvarion. I need a pet. I don't want to be here busting bots. I need a pet. Beautiful. Very easy. And land it. Wow. We are getting a good number of clue scrolls as of late. For some reason, I got like 3 the other day. 1 today so far, and what was that? Maybe 10 kills? Just really closing some lost clue scroll luck there. Just boop. Repairing what was broken. Need one big hit. One hit that's one bigger than that was. I like having the clues marked in white. I know obviously that's why I do it, because I like it, but it's just nice to know that we got a clue and not something else. A little color. It's so disarming. Doesn't go, ooh, it's glowing green. Ooh, it's mega rare from like another game. Like any game you're in that white items drop. Even this game, they just don't have beams. This one has a beam because it has potential. I just don't want to dance anymore. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. I was just like, I'd like to do this, but I would like this to get somewhere. So if we could just, you know, see that pet. What you up to over here, buddy? What you doing? Dog stuff? What's going on over here? Dog stuff? What are you doing? Still puppy stuff? Oh, you did. Yeah, we really need to do the Sunfire Fanatic, because between this and Doom, there are piles of elite clues that keep showing up now. Which is great. Elite clues are a little tricky to get through. Probably done more elites this year than I have easies. The goal was to get easies done, but I don't know. It just hasn't happened. Too many big goals, I think. But that was what we knew going into the year. Yes, wilderness done. What the hell kind of goal is that? It's taking forever. Neat. Very cool. Some dragon bones. Not worth anything to me personally, but very cool. How many bones is that? It's probably like the top 1 or 2 items. Ooh, top 3. It's gotten lucky with planks, I guess. Gotten 2 mil in dragon bones. Fortunately, they're 2,000 each, so we cannot use them for jack. I guess we could use them for the active. I just don't want it to go post 99 prayer. I don't see any point in that, so I don't remember if the ectophile has different bone levels. I don't know what you call that. It compensates you differently for different bones. I don't remember if that's the case. I don't think it does. I think it's just in the prayer. I think it's more tickets. We just still use the tickets for the Bone Crusher necklace from time to time. It's nice on Slayer task. And since we don't need it at Wyverns anymore, we have the Visage. We can actually use it on tasks, just to be fun. Just to really AFK. No? Yay! So zoomy, we're so quick. Got hot feet. Super combats and more minor funguses. Beautiful. Oh wow, actually though, we're already done. Level 50. Boom. Boom. I don't know if we'll spend all day here. I could see it happening. The whole stream just pounding away at this boss. Just beating the crap out of the bony boy. It could happen. Stranger things have happened. We've spent streams doing that before. In the wilderness. If we're not getting kicked by PKers, may as well. It's gotta be done, you know. It's gotta be done. Sad to say, but I think I will actually start on the mixology today, on the herb lore push. Get potions in order. I have so many potions. Those goggles have a chance to save 10% of secondaries. And with, I don't know how many secondaries we have actually. We might be limited. We have 20,000 Renar weeds. So just that is like, what, 2,000 saved? It's crazy. 2,000 extra prayer potions. Not to mention the other thing, what's the other one? The gloves? Whatever it is. No, the necklace. That give a chance to save or create more potion. So not only will we use less, we'll make more. Big stuff. You know, during that stream mixology, I felt like it was too expensive, and now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, those are game-long updates, unlocks, whatever. So maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's just correctly balanced. Once you get done with that, forever, you know? Just always more secondaries to use, always more potions to create. And then there's potion storage, but yeah, we'll buy that later. I do want to save some stuff for a massive redemption at some point. That's the goal for later. It was the goal for halfway through the year, but obviously that did not happen. So here we are. In August. We'll just do a big one at the end. A few hours of streaming and just opening, unlocking, redeeming, and etc. Everything we can. Wines are just jokes. Just jokes. The bag has 300,000 in loot because a third of that, more, is just from those dragon bones. Nope. Really? 1 HP? Okay. Okay. Just not going to take any damage anymore, huh? Now he takes one, but he's healed once. Now we're back where we were. Just working our way around at the speed of sound. Big hit. Send him. No. Now we send him. Send him. Big hit. Hey. Ugh. Oh, that didn't hurt. Just master defense. Running a little low on potion. If you care to provide potion over other blighted crap, that would be great. Not what we needed. Super compost. You know how many of those we have? It's an unreal amount of them, to be honest. Like a stunning amount of them. Just this year, we've redeemed, harvested 1,200. This year is not even a third of the Calvarion we've done. Eee. It's just too many. I don't think there's a reasonable way to make them into ultra compost. Plus, even if we did, we're going to keep getting more until we're done here. So I think ultimately it's worth it to just finish the grind and then clear out those from the bank. I'll have to look into it. My recollection is that it's like 1 volcanic ash per or something. Something dumb like that. Not an easy thing to just convert. You just don't get that much volcanic ash unless you're mining it, in which case it's just boring and stupid. What if you get it from the volcanic mine? The game. Eat. I don't know. But I do recall it not being particularly easy to just move everything into being ultra compost. Rubes. Uncut rubes. We love to see it. Put them in the bag. It's what, 17 rubies, which is, I think 10 or 15, maybe 12 per for bolt tips. That's a few raids we're worth right there, right? It's just crazy how many resources you get in this game later on. Like earlier, you might be, you know, climbing to get some bolts, but now, bolts for days. Whether through the bars you're just constantly getting, or you do Huey Codal solo. Like I can do Huey solo. Here's 500 bolts or something crazy. When you're gonna use 500 Addy bolts, you're just not. Not at this point in the game. We need to start figuring out how we're going to do next. That would be smart. Maybe instead of getting caught up in all these dumb tech grinds, we should try to get actual best in slot stuff. Oh, okay. Well, we do leave for Sanfus. That's company policy right there. We just need him for the old Phosani. Best we leave. I do want to try Phosani with the bomb at some point. It's faster now, you know? So I think bomb would be sufficient? I don't know. Don't know, but I would think. One would think. We don't leave because Sanfus are pricey. We leave because Sanfus are difficult to get. We're not here for money. We're here for ease. Ease and utility. Boop, 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 boop. You can stay. You can. You have 2 inventory, 2 bank slots left. Lots to alch. Lots of weird alchable. We're not going to do it. We're not going to start alching. Also, heaps of dark vision base. Days of processing that I'd like to have. Number 1, potions. Number 2, fishing bait. Just farm hella dark crabs. Take the fishing barrel. Whatever. Just fish them up. I don't know if they're worth more than black d'hide. Like, if you wore black d'hide, do you think you saved that over the crabs? Each individual crab? That's not what I would want. I don't know when it is. Maybe it's right now. I feel like there's got to be a prime time where you can just go and fish out in the wilderness. Maybe there's not. You know, maybe I'm just being silly. But who's going to go kill a bunch of crab fishers? The problem, really, for me, is that we have something in the realm of like 7,000 manta rays, And since they heal the same as the dark crabs, there's no reason to go fish a dark crab. And then we have the antelopes, moonlights or whatever. They heal more. I think sunlights are similar. And there isn't much content that I have on my plate. Maybe Yama, that for Sani, maybe. Sani, not really. Maybe Yama. But there's not a lot of content on my plate that you're going to be taking, you know, pile of fish. It's either Sarah Brews or it's pretty much just a prayer slug match. Slug it out with prayer. Yay, bones. Beautiful bird sounds. We love it. Where do you think we stand on the high scores for this boss? I want to check the Iron Man ones. This is going to be our kills before the stream, so we still don't know our kill count, which is fine. We were ranked 831 overall, which is impressive. You've seen how many bots are here. Every day, there's a bot. We don't care about that. It's impressive, but couldn't be bothered. Rank 156. We've lost 2 ranks, which is both surprising and kind of frustrating. We were 154. Somebody is going hella dry and they're just blasting past. It was not very long ago we were 154. It was less than a week. I think it's time we just get out of here before we crack 150. One of the things with the high scores is when I think this one, Scorpia, mostly like this one, and the other 2 welder bosses, they're like ongoing, you know? You're not going to get too many people who grind Scorpia. And you'll get pet hunters, but the rate there is pretty common. So you're not going to get somebody who just drives all the way down to rank 1. But this one, because the Void Waker and everything, I think you can get people, and the supplies if you're an iron, you could get people who feasibly are coming out here just to really, really, really push levels, really try to get somewhere. I don't think Scorpia's drops are usable. Doesn't have the dragon bones, doesn't have the planks. Just doesn't have. Harder PK risk out there. And maybe the drop table's like so good now that it's been updated. I haven't checked this. I don't care. Buddy. You had 0 health. Silly goose. Whoop. I wonder what the most efficient way to make potions now in the year of our Lord 2025 is. It used to be just the 1414, but with all the different things we purchased, obviously wearing the necklace and the goggles is helpful, but like past that, you know, the secondary ingredient container that we only purchased to keep Vorkath's dust. I just wonder how all that plays into it. Take it? Not really. And then a big final blow. Look. Gotta go dry somewhere. Why not here? Making good money. It's fast. I'd rather go dry at a pet that's reasonably fast rather than a garbage slow one. The one that's going to be the worst to go dry at, I think, is going to be Doom. If you go dry at Doom, partly because you have to kind of work up to the boss, you know, which, whatever. Like, that's fine. It doesn't take that long to get to wave 6 onward. The real problem is that waves 4, 5, well, 2 through 6, you have a chance of unique. So you could have random times where you're killing the boss, but you're going to have 0 pet potential because you get sidetracked getting an actual unique and you restart. There's going to be some seepage. Bleed a bit of time as you go. It's fine. It's just going to slow your progress. So if you go dry, whoop, it's going to make things feel like a little bit drier, I would think. All right, buddy. Hey, them dogs out. No. Saying no repeatedly does a lot less than just moving out of the way. Beautiful. Super combats and super compost. What a treat. 6 sips of potion. I feel like we should upgrade the leaf-bladed weapons. I feel like we should add a new leaf-bladed weapon and or upgrade the old ones. Just add a new one. We don't need to upgrade the old ones. They're cool. Just a random weird little offshoot category of weapon that's just gone untouched for forever now. To that end, I wonder if there's anywhere like feasibly that we would actually use our amethyst bolts. Let's think through this. Slayer tasks aren't really any bolt tasks. Either we're meleeing or venator bowing. Sometimes pipe. Sometimes the scorching bow. Hey, it super restores. We love that. They're all blighted up, but it's still useful. Killers can't be choosers. I'm just thinking we might have a lot of bolts already sold off. I'm struggling. Beautiful. Struggle. Immense success. I just really like this log to be green. I guess after this we can just do RTO. We really should be doing upgrade stuff. We have heaps of upgrades. It's true. We have heaps of upgrades. Most of Inquisitor, all of Oathplate, everything from Nex, stuff from Chambers, Hob, heaps, just absolute heaps of upgrades we can get. I think we're just maybe perpetuating the end game a bit much, or the mid game a bit much. Maybe that's the problem. Really, the problem is that stuff like this, you can't really give any upgrades that apply. You could get a chain mace or whatever, but I don't really want to fish around for a chain mace off task. So then it's like, maybe we should just do this on task. We should just wait for the Slayer update and just do this on task. It's a fair enough way of thinking, yeah. I just want to do something different, you know? Maybe we should do something. Go do Doom. See if we can get our hole to glow. The one problem with not keeping track of our kills here is, like, in this situation where I go, well, we'll do 3 more. I don't know where that puts us. I don't know. I guess we could just do, like, end out the trip. Not worry about our kill count until it matters. I like them to be nice and even, you know? But it really doesn't matter if we don't have the pet. We have to reset it anyway. If we get the pet, this kill, we'll check it, and then make it nice and even. 5 or a 0 or something. This one in particular, this boss in particular, though, I don't think that's going to apply. Because Wilderness Slayer here is so fast. So fast, so easy, so cheap. Really? Hey, more Sanfus. Alright, I'm going to go get more coffee. I'll be right back. Hello. Oh. Potions. Fishes. Heaps of stuff. How many 11,000 super compost. Need like a machine. I can just dump them in and convert them. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Super compost. The bucket. Where's the products? There's a I don't want any of that. Ultra compost is 2 volcanic ash to 1 super compost. See, that's just so expensive. Need a better way. There's got to be a better way. If we do that, we're first of all gonna have to do 2 to 1. New breakfast lady. You know, I was just thinking about you, Zordy. I was like, I hope he's okay. It's so many bagels. I love that your life is just completely coming apart at the seams around bagels. That's going to be one of the most important subplots in our show about the hotel. This weird compulsion to save bagels every day in every possible way. Wrap them, bag them. Every possible place we can save a bagel, save a bagel. Ugh. No. Do not hit him, for he is dead. Beautiful. Perfect footwork. My girl has been going to the farmer's market and getting bagels regularly. She started doing that. She loves the farmer's market. And the bagels here at the farmer's market are sourdough bagels, and they are, I think, and I told her this, I just think they're just weird looking. They're too dense. They're like a very dense sourdough. They don't really have a hole all the way through. They've just kind of got a spot that was a hole once that's been baked away as the bagel baked, and which I think it's baked, and normally bagels are boiled. It's very strange. I'm just not about it. Yeah, I don't mind a bagel, but it's a little weird. I like a bagel. She also loves a fruity bagel, which I can get down with some fruity bagels, but she got like strawberry the other day. Just, These are her bagels. I don't think I've had one bite of one, and it was mostly just dense sourdough and very little like fruity fun. We also don't keep a lot of cream cheese in the house because she doesn't eat dairy, so I don't eat enough bagels to keep a block of cream cheese. So when it comes around time to eat bagels, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, no, I would do that. I would do strawberry on a plain. I like a blueberry bagel with plain cream cheese, or a plain bagel with blueberry cream cheese. That's all fine. But it's not like, I don't know, something about the sourdough. It's not like I'm so desperate to get a bagel that I'll do it in sourdough. I want it to be a normal bagel. Cream cheese, blueberry, or cinnamon raisins okay from time to time. Not a big fan, but I'll get down. Everything bagels are okay. Apple cinnamon bagels friggin' suck. Hate when I think I'm getting a cinnamon raisin and it's apple cinnamon. Ugh. It's happened once or twice. People buy them from Panera and just do a whole bunch, it's like an assortment, you know? I get one of those. It ruins everything. I like everything bagels with cream cheese. I just don't like apple in most things. I like apple pie, but it's never first pick. Apple's always maybe bottom pick. I'm trying to think of a pie that I like less than apple. I just hate sweet potatoes, so I wouldn't eat a sweet potato pie, just outright. Just declined, so I guess that's a lower pick. Orange cranberry? That sounds interesting. I'd give it a try. I like an orange cranberry scone. I've had those before, so I'd give a bagel a go. Kind of like light and refreshing. But again, these ones we're getting are so dense. I don't know. I feel like that'd be weird. Orange isn't meant to be like a dense flavor. A block of orange. I'm just not about them. She knows. She knows I'm not about them. This is new information. But she likes them, so we get them. I just don't care. Oh, super restores. The blighted variety. How fun. How scandalous. Yar. Still here. Dearly beloved, we've gathered here in this cave to bonk the same boss we bonked 1,000,000 times. See if he'll drop the Voidwaker piece, or if he'll drop himself in teeny tiny. Eventually he's got to drop in tiny form, right? Can't go dry at every wilderness pet. Well, all but one. I feel like I see very few Verzik pets in the game, or Verzik rolling on the regular table. Like, Verzik doesn't need... I guess the same is true for tombs. I just don't see a lot of tomb pets. I feel like the only pets I see currently are either Yama, the Doom, or like random mid-level pets. I've seen a couple, is it Bran? Whatever, the one from the Ice, the Royal Titans. I see that one from time to time. And then like Temperos I've seen from time to time, Hunlif. I don't know if people just keep their pets put away. I feel like those are the only ones I've seen as of late. I guess when I go to Chambers, I'll see people in the lobby with some pets. Usually a Chambers pet. 60 magic logs. That is great for the, what is it we're doing? Yale totems. Veil totems. Yale. Whatever. That's good for the totems. It's 8 logs. 8 logs. Not bows. 8 logs per lap. Plus the bows, put you at 40 per lap. So altogether, that's what, 1 whole lap and some. 1.5. Hey, when that happens. I haven't been stressed. I've been like really sluggish. I don't know. Like everything just kind of feels like a muck. Kind of feel you though. I'm not really the kind of person who gets that way. Like I need to cry. It's usually just like I need to, which I get what you're saying. It's kind of like that feeling of like you just need to breathe, but like to come out as like, huh! It's a weep. Super restores. I was like, what is this? I feel you. But it doesn't happen often. It has happened. It doesn't happen often. Usually it's just feeling like I need to go or do something, like go to the gym and have a hard workout, or go eat like a different meal, just break up stuff. Like I need something to be different, to get out from under the stress, to remember that like, you know, life isn't just pressure. That makes sense, yeah. Is that what ignited the feeling of wanting to weep? Was the shoe purchase? Sometimes it is stuff like that. Sometimes that's, I don't know, I have that if I go shopping sometimes. You just try on clothes and you just get like, I don't know, I'll get really heady sometimes. I don't say all this like I'm a really heady person, but sometimes you just have a bad cocktail of like too many clothes or too few clothes. It's just frustrating, just too much or too little. Life is a fine little balancing act. Ooh, we do love Cole's Cash. That's fair, that's fair. Okay, okay, I'm tracking. Ooh, I'm reading, I'm also bonking. I didn't know Coles had diapers. Planks. Do. Oh crap. Nope. Like, now I'm thinking about the last time I bought shoes. It's been so long since I bought shoes. I'm trying to think of the last pair of shoes I bought. Like, trying to remember what it was. It's got to be something I bought during school. Oh, I remember what it was. It was because I had this pair of white sneakers. Well, it might have been my gym shoes because I lost one. Literally just lost a shoe while I was walking into work. I had my little gym bag with me and I had my shoes in it. Dropped one somewhere and, you know, it's just gone. Disappeared. Assuming one of the homeless population swept it up. It's a lot more like cast runes. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. That's that. What? I mean, it sucks. Been there, but it sucks. Like, that's why we came. How did we forget that I needed shoes? Like, I know you're a fan of my feet, but I can't just walk around barefoot for everyone. My goodness. I gotta keep these money makers put away. That stuff sucks because it's not intentional, but then it's like the response isn't from the other person, from her in this case, isn't significant enough to make it feel like it was important to you. It's happened to me before. The most standout is like if I'll talk about something typically pretty mundane seeming that's important to me. Or not, I don't just talk a lot in real life. Generally. So if I'm talking to like my girl or just somebody, just even a friend about something, and something interrupts the conversation and they don't ask me to continue, sometimes it just feels like a personal like, okay, so were you even listening? Like, was it important that I was talking? I don't have to. I'm good not talking for just the longest periods of time. Really, really quite good. I don't need to blab on about whatever it is that I was saying, you know? It's not that I feel forgotten, it's that I feel like it didn't matter that I was saying anything at all. So I'm just gonna go die. Just gonna go be sad. Actually, I'll just go do anything else. I can do other stuff. I will say equal to that, to what you're describing. Oh, okay. What? That's doubly frustrating. Holy cow. That's not even a big, it's not like a terrible day. That's just like, sorry, don't mean to laugh, but that just sucks for you. Like, everybody's been there at some point. But man, that sucks. And just for you specifically, because Kohl's is like, yeah, we just don't have those shoes anymore. It's like, but I wanted those shoes. I had that happen at TJ Maxx, where I found a pair of pants and I got one size. And then by the time I went back, the size didn't fit. This was during COVID. It was like the right color and the right brand. And by the time I went back for the size I wanted, they didn't have it. It's like, I don't even know what to do at this point. Just take back the ones that do. That's frustrating. Sometimes, though, not that you should wallow forever, but sometimes it's just good to, like, accept that that's where you're at. Just let it be there, you know? Don't let it take over your life, but just, I don't know. Sometimes I find myself having a harder time getting over that kind of stuff. The stuff that's, like, pretty innocuous, but it can kind of throw your day or your week. I have a harder time getting over it if I don't just accept that it needs to sit for a bit. It's like, I just didn't enjoy that shoe situation, you know, whatever it is. I didn't like that the person interrupted me, and just, I don't like that sometimes when I talk, it just feels like nobody's listening. I just accept. Maybe they just have other stuff going on, and maybe it just really isn't important, and maybe I just need to be upset about it, and just, for me, it just sucks. I don't even need shoes. I don't even want shoes. I don't even need to buy them. I don't even need coals. You get them on the website? You use the coal. I don't even know if you can use Kohl's Cash on the website. I don't know how Kohl's works. Surely they have shoes on the website. Or maybe you don't even know what they're called or something. I don't know. I don't know. We don't need to solve the problem. Is that also? Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. This is enough loot. We can do the pet thing now, right? We can stop with magical logs. It's fine. We don't need more magic logs. Whoa. Kind of excited to use potion storage once we buy it, just to store a bunch of unused potions, purely used potions. Kind of not sure how that works. I don't even know what potions I'm going to put in there, to be honest. Magic potions? I have so many potions. Oh. Hold on. We'll read. I read the line was super long. Okay, fair. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, that does suck. Why are we just, what? Yeah, I'd kind of be in a screw it kind of mood after that. I mean, that to me is like, I don't know. There's that one would really not set me off in anger, but just like really push me to like, okay, what the hell is even the point? Because if I've gone to the trouble of picking up something, like I'm not 7, I'm not 4. This is clearly something I want. Like, why am I being told we can get them later? I clearly want them. I'm physically manifesting something. I'm doing something, you know? That would tick me off. Possibly leading to feeling like a little blue or whatever. But obviously I'm engaged in this activity. Why are you telling me to not do the thing? Clearly I'm invested in the thing. Ugh. I don't know, all of this is like, I know it's not around shopping, it's around people thinking and consideration and attention and empathy, but it's making me think about how little I shop and how much I don't enjoy the whole process. Just because I get in my own head about stuff, like spending money, you know? And if I need a pair of shoes, okay, that's enough Sanfu serums. You can just get the pet, move on. Don't understand what's going on. Oh, we are streaming on YouTube. Okay, sorry. The YouTube part that sometimes we stream on was saying error, but it's going, so hello, YouTube. We're not usually here. Nice to be back. Normally, we're just on Twitch. Okay, so what could we burn off here? If we create a potion storage. There's not a lot here that we don't use. Do we have magic potions? Yeah, magic potions could go. What is this? Super attack 2s. I don't know, all the super attack, super strength stuff could probably go. We could probably scrape together some stuff that isn't necessary. Probably. Stuff just get cleaned out of the bank. Oh, I hate that. The worst. Or when all the, like, I don't know if you do flavored chips, but I love a salt and vinegar chip. There have been so many times that I get salt and vinegar chips and all of the dust is just in the bottom. And so it's like I'm eating plain chips, extra salty chips the whole time. And then I get to the bottom and it's like, here's a gallon of soggy, wet salt. There you go. A bucket of salt and vinegar. It wasn't on the chips at all. It's just down here. Disgusting. Yeah, you gotta listen to like some real sad music. And then just get through it. Can't tell if I'm hearing little homie cry or I'm just, my head is hearing little homie. It's too early for him to be up properly. We have been reworking his bedtime mechanics though, so maybe we threw something off. Seems like he might be up. He's rolling around. Ugh. Yeah, but you know, I mean like, listen to like, just different sad. Get you some Bon Iver or something. Or the Fray. The Fray that's sad because it sucks. Oh wow, I can't believe people would make this music. This sucks. Why would you do this? Munch. I think that is little homie waking up, and I don't know if I'm supposed to go get him at this point, because we are less than 10 minutes from when Bay usually gets up. So if he's wanting to eat and go back to sleep, not really a me thing. I don't know. These times are strange. Eek. Not like we're doing anything here anyway. Yeah, we're just trying to get the drop. I think RuneScape might be coloring my mood in some kind of way. I mentioned feeling like it's a bit of a slog. Life is a bit of a slog, and I think it's in large part, I cannot overstate how large of a part the summer plays in that. I just hate the heat so much. Just every day going outside and it's hot and humid. Like, I feel like I'm just in hell. So, genuinely, yuck. Nice to see the sun. Otherwise, ugh. But I feel like we've just been hella dry in RuneScape. And I know my mood shouldn't be anchored to a game, which it's not, like, completely. But sometimes when you're trying to do something, you know, like, it'd be nice to see some indicia of progress. That's literally what happens to me as well. Yes, that's why I say if he's up and trying to nurse and go back to sleep, it's going to be moot. I'll pick him up. He'll just literally whip his head around and like just sit there searching. He's like, if you're here, my mother must be nearby. This doesn't matter. There have been times I've gotten up at 2 a.m. and will pick him up and try to soothe him, and he will just flip and roll, duck and dodge, just anything to not sit still until she shows up. And we have a camera in his room, you know? So as he's doing these dips and dodges, he's making noise, which is just keeping her up because she can hear it on her phone and in the next room over. Yeah, it's the time. Midnight homie is not the same as the rest of the day homie. The rest of the day, like, anytime there's play to be had, anytime there's fun to be had, best buds. But he wants to go back to sleep. Yeah, exactly. That's what we were. It was 5 to 10 minutes of just, like, what are we doing? Me holding him and him just wiggling around. Like, what are we doing? It's too late in the morning, too early in the morning, too late at night for you to be this gassed up about eating. Like, come on. But no, as soon as she came in and fed him, just like, oh yeah, no, he's chill. Took less than 5 minutes. But for me, we literally walked around the entire house. Just his room, tried the hallway, tried going downstairs, like just try to change the environment. Sometimes I've had luck where if I change the environment, he'll, you know, get his bearings or something. He'll blink and go, oh, life isn't suffering in the dark. I'm okay. And he'll go back, he'll chill out and then go back to sleep. No. Nope. Not chilling out, not going back. Oh, we had it. We were there. Nope. Now, playtime. Playtime, 100%. That's my court, baby. We're best buds. I come home, he'll giggle, he'll laugh. He can have the worst day. You know, no naps, whatever. But when I'm here, we're having fun. We're chilling. We go on walks. He's literally never, like, cried or screamed when I go on a walk with him. When she does, sometimes. Sometimes, from time to time. Not all the time. But he'll just get, you know, angry or uncomfy. But no, not me. We just have the best times. Do 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 do. We play in blankets. We'll like play peek with the blankets. We'll I'm trying to think of what else he enjoys right now. He really likes being laid backward, which I think is weird, and I try not to do it too much. Like, if I hold him over my knees, letting his head fall, he will purposefully push to have his head fall and like have his neck exposed, and he just likes being kicked. But yeah, I know. It's just fun. It's simultaneously fun and it kind of sucks. Like wishing you could help more in the nursing soothing category. Like, listen, little tiny homie, I am a nice person. There are many people in real life who find me somewhat soothing, or at least easy to talk to. I don't know why you're screaming at 2 in the morning because I'm the wrong person, but I'm a nice one. If you would just give me a chance, we could be cool. But no. Nope. Nope. Late nights are not the time to make new friends. Do 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 do. I guess we're just gonna do this today. We're just gonna lock in and just do this all the way through. Why not? You know, delve. LOL. Never. Just gonna keep burning up our super restores. Blighted super restores. I'm gonna hit the demon dog. No? Okay. Big hit? Oh, not big enough. Yay! Dead again. On mobile, I can reasonably get to Delve 5. Reasonably, pretty reliably. I can clear Delve 5, not get to, but clear 5. So that's kind of where I'm putting my boot money. I don't stream this because I want to, you know, get a pet on stream or whatever. I stream this because this time in the morning is the best to do this, and I'm kind of stuck. And it's not any faster on Slayer Task, whereas RTO, Callisto are. So, we stream this and then work on the boots off stream. And probably boots on stream once this is done. I didn't expect this to last this long. Also, still somewhat blown away by the Void Waker solo single Void Waker thing. It's just kind of mind-boggling. Bonk. Death. I kind of want to go to this gym that's closer. It's more conveniently placed today. Problem is it's so wickedly busy at the time I'm going, I think. I don't know. It's busy soon after, so I'm worried it'd be busy at the time I want to go. I'm really on this fence of like, do I want to go gamble at whether it's busy? It's kind of like the popular one. And the one I go to is pretty quiet usually. So do we want to gamble on the popular one? Oof. Oof. Like, is it a pinch? Pinching pain is the worst. If you throw it out like lifting something or tweak it or something, you know, you can't, it's not a knot. You can't just take a hot shower and get like somebody to rub it to push out any pain. It's like a pinching kind of thing. You just kind of have to just bear with it. Just take some pain reliever and, you know, get blood flow when you can. But don't do anything strenuous. Otherwise, it'll just remain painful. How many undead must I? I don't hear little homie. So either he's asleep or she's tended to him. Yeah, I think she's just feeding him back to sleep. The lights are still off in his room. Usually indicates that she's just putting him back down. Eee. I haven't thrown my back out in a minute, but I haven't done anything worth throwing my back out for. I haven't had any projects or anything. I've had a few days I've slept in a weird kind of way, you know? You wake up and you're like, ooh, things are not good back there. Everything is wrong. Mm-hmm. I don't even know that I like this pet that much. Just take the damage. It's just not even worth it. Wait, what? Sprinklers with your... What? Okay. Ugh. Maybe we'll bank after this just to get more super. Oh crap, okay. Ah, but super restores. You don't get a bank anymore. I think of when I've thrown out. Man, maybe you've got like a slip disc or something. Maybe something's just out of place. I don't know. I've been to the occasional like chiropractor type of stuff. And I always feel like every time I go, they're like, oh, you've got like 17 things out of place. And then I'll go for, I don't know, the longest I went to a chiropractor was for a couple months while insurance was covering, and then insurance stopped covering it. And I was like, all right, well, you know, I just, because I think I was still on my parents' insurance. This would have been years ago. I was like, well, if it's not covered, I'm just gonna skedaddle. So I won't be here anymore. I hope you guys fixed everything in the couple months I was here. Got everything pushed back where it needs to be. Wish that stuff wasn't so prohibitively expensive. Also wish it wasn't like every time you go, they say, oh, you're gonna need $10,000 worth. It's never 10, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just thousands of appointments and pushes and processes. Like, am I really that bad all the time? I've just been living with like my shoulder blades down to my hips. What is happening? How am I surviving this long? How am I not constantly just engulfed in pain? Everything's as dire as you say. Again, with so many crabs. How's that bag looking? That's a pretty full bag, right? Put it in there. Ooh. Punch in my coffee. Do that. Not at all. Not at all full. Just pretty much trash, but certainly not full. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. The daily 500 Calvarion KC. Oh boy, KC. I don't know, how is that show? I don't know how it holds up like over time. I don't know if it runs a bit stale. I don't know anything about it besides the premise, and I know it goes on for like a million seasons. Like Grey's Anatomy. I just know it exists. There's a lot of it, and the people who like it just friggin' love it. That's the personality they have. And there are other people who are like, it's all right. But the people I know who like it, they post on Facebook about it, you know? They're those kind of people. They love it. It's their show. More super combats. Gotta keep those stats boosted up. I've pretty much given up watching Psych with my girl. I say pretty much as in like, she just kept watching it without me. She's seen it before and thought I would like it. And so we watched it together for 3 seasons, maybe 4. More than 2. But then she needed something to watch. So she just kept going. And I was like, oh no. And then I was like, okay. Like, I don't, that's okay. Okay, fine. I got chambers to run. If I sit down and want to like chill out, it's very rarely with television. Bigger with YouTube and stuff. Which isn't because I don't have television on my computer. Like, I could find a show on my computer, but I just don't enjoy them so much. I don't know. It's not my thing. More superstores. That's very good. Hate to leave. Need to check on little homie again here to see if if he's up, if she's tending to him. Then we probably need to go. If he's going back to sleep, it's fine. Just don't want her to be stuck with him while she has to get ready for the day. Oh, he's back in bed. He's a sheepy guy. He's Marshall Sheepy. Marshall Sheepy. Oh yeah, he's sheepy. He's trying to sleep. Just kind of kicking the blanket and rolling, but as you do. Any professional sleeper knows that's how you get there. Kick the blanket a little bit, you kind of roll around, you go, and then you're right away. Hell yeah. It's 15 seasons. It's really, really, out of the 15 seasons, it's starting to run a bit stale. Shock. Mm-hmm. Well, that is surprising, I must say. I don't know that I've ever watched any show with 15 seasons. I don't know How I Met Your Mother. I watched that. I don't know how many seasons that has. But that definitely started to feel stale as well. It's like 9 though, right? It's not 15. We're looking to get Netflix again, I think. I think we're gonna cancel Hulu for Netflix, I think is the plan. But that's next month? The following? I don't know. Before too long. Just rotate between the streaming services, and I think Netflix for Hulu is the play. I know that one's a lot too. I know that's a big one, but I have not watched it. I know it's a big one, but I don't know if Netflix has more anime type stuff or not. I would be down to jump into that corner. I really want to finish watching Mike Tyson Mysteries, but I haven't. I think with Netflix, I get Arrested Development back, which is really the goal. One of my goals. I mean, my girl wants to watch Outlander, I think. I think is the show she said is on there, or going to be on there. Little homie might be awake. He's doing a lot of rolling. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Just fun baby spoiler for you. For anybody who has a baby. It's hard to read sometimes whether they're wanting to do... Yeah, he's laying down. He's tired. During teething, when they're spitting out teeth, you know? Not when they're spitting them out, I guess. When they're putting out teeth. It's just really hard to tell what is movement because they need something and what's movement because they're just kind of generally uncomfortable. It's a rough go. He'll just roll his head around or he'll bang his head, like if he's in his high chair trying to eat, just bonk his head. And you look it up online, it's like, oh, they can do that because they're in teething pain or they're trying to keep rhythm to soothe themselves. Like, there's 9 different reasons. You don't get to know what it is. The baby's not going to tell you. You just got to make sure they're cool. Don't let him bonk anything hard. And the high chair's padded, so it's good. But like right now, he's just rolling his head around in bed. Is it because he's in pain? Is it because he's trying to go to sleep? Who knows? I knew Portlandia is on there, which is one of the ways my girl's was trying to sell Netflix to me. I say was trying, like she needed to. I don't know. I want to watch Arrested Development again. I won't. I probably won't. I'm not good at watching shows. I'm not a sit on the couch kind of guy. I'm just not. But for now, I'm telling myself I will start rewatching Arrested Development because it's funny. And then 3 episodes in, I'll go, it's pretty funny. And then probably not watch it again. Portlandia, same thing. Portlandia, frankly, I'll probably just feel better about the nostalgia for watching than I will the show itself. They're worth watching. They're not bad. They're good by television standards. They're just not good by Arrested Development standards. Like, they're funny. I'm trying to think of something comparable. I think somebody on YouTube or somewhere, I think it's YouTube, rejigged the seasons so it plays like a normal Arrested Development, because I don't know if you know this, maybe you already know this, but because the cast is so like the prominent actors, you know, generally that's such a good cast, such a stacked cast, it's hard to get them all to shoot together. So what Netflix did was it kind of compartmentalized the cast, so it would have like a couple of people and a couple of people and then a couple of people. So you'd get episodes that would like just focus on Michael or focus on George Michael, or portions of episodes. And so you might see George Michael interact with one or two other people, like one or two of the named cast, but not the same way they would before with 3 or 4 people, or 5 or 6 or whatever it was. So then somebody went, so Netflix would have it so they'd interact with one and interact with another, and somebody went online and rejigged it so it looks like it makes more sense, because Arrested Development used to be like a lot more cutaways and stuff like that. You can tell the difference, and you could find an amended version online that's quite good. But they're not bad seasons. I would watch them. If I'm in the Arrested Development rhythm, I would watch them as part of the show. They're not bad. They're just... Okay, he's asleep again, but he's got his blanket on his head. Not like over his face, just on the top of his head. He's laying in the blanket. Oh, nope, he's shook it off. He's just sitting up. He might just be up. It's too early, buddy. It's too early. He's super chill, which sometimes means he... Oh boy, he wants to go back to sleep, and sometimes... means he's just awake. I don't know. You know what sounds really good right now? Strawberry frosted mini wheats. We had that conversation about strawberry bagels. Well, bagels and strawberry bagels. Strawberry frosted mini wheats. I'm not even a big strawberry guy. Those should sound good. Death rooms. I just don't think about it. I would like to eat them frosted side down. If I could like coordinate my spoon that way, that would be ideal. But I try not to think about it too much. Otherwise, I'm just going to spend my whole experience reworking the mini wheats. I don't want that. More important to me to just eat them. Otherwise, they get soggy. Frosted mini wheats are one of the worst. Their durability is super low. Super sogs. Maybe it's not durability, it's longevity. You know what I mean. The sogginess speed is too fast. But yes, I'd rather eat them frosted side down. I'd rather get that that frosting on my tongue. That sweet, sweet goodness. Okay, now he's laying down again, so he just needed to chill out. He's a sheepy guy. Goodness. Die. Maybe this is our last one. This trip. We've had 5 trips. I don't know, which way are you orienting your mini wheats? Frosted up? You like that grainy taste on your tongue? Wish you could be eating some baled hay. As close as you can get is mini wheats. Small little hay bales. Wheat bales. Do you feel like... Oh, yeah, well, I don't think they're abominations. They're just not preference. And by not preference, I mean, it's probably been 10, 15 years since I had them. Just never the one that I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna do it. If I go to the store, I might go and think, I just really want some mini wheats, but I could talk myself out in a moment. I would go and I would see the aisle and I'd go, frosted mini wheats, and I'd go, honey bunches of oats are better. And then I'd just keep doing that all the way up and never eat mini wheats again. Oh. What are you up to? Little Mr. What is that? A rune axe? doing. Mr. Axe. All right, I'm going to get coffee. Go to the bathroom. We're going to go again. Whee! Picking every other... Yeah. I cannot think... Right now, I cannot think of any cereal that's below mini wheats, but I like them better. Like Total, I would take mini wheats over Total. I'm going to go do this stuff, and I'll be right back. See you in a second. Okay, we're back. We don't have a ton of time. Oh, get out of the way. He's definitely still asleep, so he was a very sleepy guy. It was a cry for mom and a snooze. Makes me feel better. Oof. That's rough. What am I going to say? Don't fart? Like, come on. You don't look like a bot. Infernal Cape. All right, you get a pass. That's the first person who's gotten a pass here. The Infernal Cape really sells it. If it's a bot, it's a hell of a good one. There's activity. Ooh, let's go see who's inside. And it's a bot. Crazy. How many kills? 1,100? That's it? Well, you're reported. Go ahead, kill Calvarion. Do it. One of my favorite things about the bots here is that they don't stop killing the boss. It's like, we're going to take this world as soon as he's done, right? Obviously. The Rex 559. But he's not going to slow down his kill to make sure we don't do that. He doesn't care. He's got botting business to do. Oh, he's gone. Weird. Just disappeared. What'd he get? Death wounds. They've changed the message for reporting people to tell you that if something occurs as a result of your report, it will notify you via your inbox. Which on the one hand is great, but on the other hand, I report so many bots that I just don't know which is which. So, if you don't mind telling me that. I want to see if we climbed ranks at all by logging different worlds. Have we gotten better? We were one... Oh, we did. We were down to 147 on Calvarion. Hell yeah, sub 150. You just don't see that every day. Literally, every day we do not climb, what was that, 10 ranks or whatever? Yeah, we went 157 to 147. Hell yeah, we must have hit some sort of threshold. We're at 3319, so maybe it's like the 3,300 people. We passed them. Everyone who got all their business done by 3,300. Which for those counting at home is 500 more than the pet drop rate. Curbs. Dark curbs. I hope you can be. You know, I take death runes to Doom, and I don't know why. It's probably for Thralls? No, Thralls are Bloods, Fire, Cosmics. Death Charge? It's gotta be Death Charge. I don't know how many runes Death Charge takes, though. I'm just curious if 150 Death runes, like what we get here, you know, a drop here of 150, is worth anything to me. It's actually being used. We have tens, hundreds of thousands of Death runes from doing tombs. Just tridenting all the way. And then Chambers now, I think, produces death runes. Maybe. Soul, I think it's Souls, Bloods, and Deaths. At any rate, we have heaps. Find our Chambers log while we go here. Indicated by... yeah, 24,000 death runes from Chambers. And 0 used. Well, not 0. Well... it might be 0. I think we've used 0. Let me think. We don't death charge there. We only do Thralls, Tumikins, which is Chaos and Soul, and the Demon Bane. I don't know what Demon Bane takes. I think it's Fire and Soul. Whatever. A little bit of damage here and there. Yeah, so I don't think we use death runes in Chambers. I suppose the same is true for Phosani, right? We don't use death runes there, it's just Thralls and Tumikins. This is why Chaos runes are so wonderfully just expensive and difficult. Just always using them. Aside from Barrows, there aren't very many mid-game places that give those runes. Frankly, I'm kind of upset that I sold all my Barrows ones for extra Onyx and extra Onyx. The worst. That would be my cautionary tale to any Ironman or new Ironman starting off. Don't sell your Chaos runes. You'll either use them for the Tumikins, or you'll use them for Demon Bane. I think they're updating that. Just don't use them. They're so annoying to make. The Chaos runes just take forever. So even if you do Scar Essence mine them, make them efficiently, quickly, costly, it still sucks. Oh, I guess the Corrupted Gauntlet also provides some Chaos runes. Still, don't sell them. Save them. You need them. Like every powered staff in the game uses Chaos runes. I think it is every, aside from one. Sanguinesti, that's the one. I guess the Eye, well... I don't know what the Eye's charges are. Probably like Chaos and Death or something. I just know the tiers. I know the Eye has tiers. Given how dry I've been over there, probably going to be a pretty much just tiers kind of guy. If we ever end up using the Eye. I don't know what I'd use it on. But gosh darn it. We do. The thing is, most of the Slayer tasks that we use Tumikins on, we use it because it's so crazy helpful, like Kalphite Queen. So we need like a Slayer task or boss where you use magic, but you don't need it to be so big powerful. Like Whisper, that Enrage phase just sucks. So you want big power, you want big number. Also, Whisper, I would like to casually get the speed time there, which probably is going to be easier with Tumikins. Okay. That's enough crabs for this trip. Let's focus on the pet thing. I think this is our most killed boss. I think it's got to be up there, right? Oh, steady. Beautiful. Nice. What is this? No damage, no damage, no damage. We're good, we're good. It sorts itself out. Airball forever. We have maybe one more kill after this one. Gotten to time. Well, we got one clog today, and that's just goggles. So the boy can start tending to his leaves. Gold ore. Wow. I don't think we've gotten gold ore today, actually. I think that's a first. Ooh. What do we use gold ore for? Great question. Nothing. We'll literally never use it. Maybe sailing stuff? Sailing has stuff that needs gold for some reason. I'm more excited about having rune. All the different bars that we have that we can make cannonballs and all that stuff out of. Sailing ammo. Because ores. I don't know. Bars? Sure. But ores? Come on. This is it. This is the pet. Here we go. The last kill. Bonk. 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 Big hit. Could do one more if we just are quick, but we're not going very quick. Oh, we're out of time. Sad. For shame. There it is. That's the end. Just leave the bag open. It doesn't matter. Palm tree seed. All right. Well, I don't know how many kills we did because I'm not looking at it. So that's it. That's all. That's all she wrote. That's all she had. Overall, though, loot. We have 652 Alvarians this year with worth 25 mil in 0 high-value uniques. No Void Waker pieces, no Ring of the Gods, nothing like that. Wild. Wild time. I guess we'll do a birdhouse run and wrap up. How much gold do we have? I don't want to see this, do I? 143,000. That's 18 mil of worth of gold. I wonder how much XP that is. Oh, that's the wrong one. We need XP tracker. Smithing. Gold ore. 8 million. So we were good, close to 99 with that. Over half. Clear the whole game. Where did it come from? I don't know. We just get gold ore. Just around. Oh, there's a system update? What the hell? I'm sorry. On a Friday? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Great. So if you're playing OSRS, the update is because they're putting more worlds online. So yay. Okay, I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. I guess I might as well wear this. Yeah, it should be more worlds online, so hopefully that doesn't break anything, but you never do know. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will not be as long as some of the other weekend streams we've had. Got to go to the gym and crack on the day, get going a little bit earlier than usual, which is fine. Just a bit unfortunate, but it's okay. There's just a lot going on tomorrow, this weekend. So just means we can't hang out and play, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's been a pleasure. See you guys tomorrow. Zordy, anyone who swung through. See you soon. Bye bye. So long. Kisses.